Hello, hello. Welcome to the City of Healing, where the city resides within. Good morning, everyone. This is Angela. I'm just here to remind you that it is indeed a beautiful morning. And I'm sitting outside of Whole Foods before I go in if I decide to eat breakfast. And decided I wanted to just do a brief share while munching on one of my favorite things, which is blueberries. Now, blueberries where I'm living right now are not in season, but they are in South America, like Chile, and they're not in season in my state, North Carolina, until I think about March, April. But anyway, blueberries, one of my favorite fruit. I try to keep them around weekly, if possible, if I'm not too tired of them. But they look just like eyeballs. So sometimes Mother Nature tells us which foods to eat that are going to be nourishing for us. And these in particular, blueberries, like I said, look just like eyeballs and full of antioxidants, full of anthocyanin, very good for you, very low in sugar, very low in calories, if you're concerned about that. But they are very excellent for your general health. And if you're going to eat a fruit, these are the ones to eat. And I like to incorporate them in my yogurt. And you have to be careful with yogurt. One of my favorite yogurts, I think I have it here. One second. Actually, I have two of my favorite yogurts. But one of my favorite is Kite Hill. Now, Kite Hill is delicious. One of my favorite, made with almond milk and fermented foods. I incorporate them every day in my diet somehow. And I was paying more closer attention than I usually do. And I usually do, but I didn't in this particular time. But I looked at the sugar content again. And it says 16 to 18 grams of sugar for the various fruit formed yogurts that I really like. And I was like, what in the world? 16 to 18 grams of sugar? So I got to getting the unsweetened, plain unsweetened. So incorporate that. And also my other favorite is coconut milk. And I got this in unsweetened as well, unsweetened vanilla. So just be careful with your yogurts, even though, sometimes we think we have bacteria infections and we have yeast infections. And as we know, sugar feeds yeast. So you just have to be extra careful with the amount of sugar that's in anything, but particularly yogurt. Because it's supposed to help get rid of yeast and bacteria, and you're just feeding it too. So just remember that. So anyway, back to my blueberries. I like to put, fresh blueberries in, or one of my favorite granolas, which is Purely Elizabeth. It's almost gone. And it has, it's grain-free granola made with organic hemp, chia, and coconut flakes. I love this. This is delicious. It's the banana nut butter. I love this. Anyway, just wanted to share that real quick. I probably won't be getting breakfast, but anyway, I'll just probably do that for breakfast. But I wanted to come forth just to do a brief share about my crooked smile. Now, I have the same smile, luckily, as I've always had. And kids used to tease me because my face wasn't at the size it is now when I was smaller, so my teeth were bigger, with a smaller face. So I got called names, buck teeth and big teeth and all of that. But somehow, even though, when I lived with my grandmother, we had a regimen of really taking good care of our teeth, and I stuck to that regimen. But we didn't always have toothpaste, so we used baking soda and water. We used this soap that she used, washing your mouth out with soap. We really did. So I incorporated that, and I still incorporate that, but not the soap. But I do use, baking soda from time to time. Nothing abrasive. You can use charcoal. You can use turmeric, but it's not anything that I use on a regular basis. It's mostly just um, uh, maybe something like more Jason's than Tom's toothpaste, or something natural or non-abrasive. And I've never whitened my teeth before. Um, and I don't concentrate on whitening my teeth, but more, the health of my teeth. And I'm lucky to be the age that I am to have all of my teeth, or most of my teeth, except for one I had pulled out due to pain. So, if I knew what I knew now, I would still have my teeth, perhaps. But loving my Cricket Smile. I considered braces, in my 20s, to straighten my teeth so that it could be perfect. But I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about improving ourselves, and he made very important that stuck to me even 40 years later, thinking about it. He not 40, maybe 30 or 20. uh, he said, why get braces? Why be like everyone else? Your smile or your teeth makes you look different, and there's really nothing wrong with it. So that stuck out to me, and I was like, that very makes sense. Why would I want to be like anyone else? And I just embraced, my own smile, my own teeth, and just basically concentrating on the health of my teeth. And most people, that's one thing people compliment me on, is my smile. Now, I used to think, but my teeth aren't perfect, but that's not the main thing that makes a beautiful smile, I believe. But and then another thing I wanted to mention, people say that you can't regenerate teeth. Well, I kind of disagree with that, for the important point of mentioning, if your body is still living, if our cells are constantly regenerating themselves, then why wouldn't our teeth? Even though it's a bone, and bones can heal and regenerate themselves, why can't your teeth? So, that point is, including things that help build your teeth, like your vitamin D, your calcium, your magnesium, your collagen, all of those things that help your teeth, and, including, cleaning your teeth, but not so obsessively. I've known friends from Africa that didn't necessarily brush their teeth every day, but they had excellent teeth, and their teeth weren't pure white, like us Americans try to get it to show that we have healthy teeth. But they use it's a certain tree, the bark that they use to clean their teeth with, and their teeth stay excellent shape, But you have to also, in some parts of those countries where they fed them a lot of rice, that decayed their teeth, that's a different story. But, making sure that you have the appropriate amount of nutrients and the correct hygiene, and not necessarily continually brush your teeth and whiten your teeth excessively, is very, very important. Teeth are bones, and if you look at bones, they're not pure white, so our teeth aren't supposed to be pure white either. So I just wanted to just come forth, and if anyone has ever considered braces, by all means, if that's what you want, I'm 100% for it. But for those contemplating and wondering, I've done it for years and years. I'm happy with my smile. I've no longer considered braces. I'm quite satisfied with my smile, with my crooked smile, if you will. And I hope you are too. Anyway, thanks for visiting the city, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. It's a beautiful rainy day. I love the rain. It's something about it that very much so calms my soul. Maybe because I'm a Scorpio. You all have a good day. Thanks.